Salamu alaikum rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. It's popping. It's been a minute since I've been able to lay up there and do my stories, especially the baby mama stories, days at work battling with anxiety or depression and things of that nature. All praise be to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Throughout adversity, Allah brings about a lot of good. My son now is in daycare, but I speak about that in the story dedicated to him. This story here is dedicated to baby mama story street. All praise be to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I had left off on the last story, speaking about me meeting Dreamer Johnson. Don't forget Marty's mother, my son's mother, my at this time my baby mother that she's pregnant. She's pregnant like 3 months pregnant at this time, 4 months pregnant at this time. Her name is Brittany L. Dreamer Johnson, and this new girlfriend of mine, her name is Dreamer Allen Johnson. Dreamer Monique Allen. Brittany's mother's name is Dreamer. I didn't really pay attention to that till time after we got together and things of that nature, but all praise be. Matter of fact, Brittany was the one who enlightened me that she had her middle name and also her mother's name. I knew what Brittany's middle name was, but I never thought too much of it. So anyway, me and Dreamy, we together. You know, like I'm saying, we linked up. The vibe, the feelings, the emotions, the intangibles was all intertwined together. I felt, girl. Like I told y'all earlier in the last video, this was my bachelor time. Like I'm getting all the females that I want. I got the whip, got the apartment. I'm straight. Mardi Gras about to come up and bust down. I ain't got to worry about nothing but one kid at this time. I can buy him anything still. Buy the freshest G-Nights, the freshest MX, the freshest whatever. Got the freshest clothes on, and I'm cocked up, you know, cocky like a mud. I'm doing good at this time. I'm working Monday through Friday with the weekends on. Me and my cousin getting together all the weekends, popping ecstasy, doing our thing. I'm a bachelor. And then boom, look what God got for me. Slow down, little homie. I meet Dreamy. Like I said, we was at the lake that night. It was a beautiful time. We was on the lakefront, closer to the east. You know, we somewhat made out or whatever, tongue kissing things of the nation. I thought that it was gone somewhere, right? I remember I told y'all that. Well, boom, I took her home, and we didn't text nor call each other that night. And the next day, we started back talking, and of course, I texted her 5 o'clock in the morning because my emotions were so high at this time after I met her. I don't know if you know about that. I went through that before. Like when you was in kindergarten, you was in elementary or middle school, the day before the field trip, it was hard to go to sleep. And when you did go to sleep, you woke up extra early, things of that nature. Well, that's how my emotions was at that time. That's how my endorphins was released at that time. I wasn't sleeping necessarily. I wouldn't say properly. I just wasn't sleeping too much because I was energized. I just was ready for the next day. I was ready to get to open this book up more, turn to the next page more within this book. Well, the following day after we went to the lake, I'm sorry if I'm speaking too fast. I'm just thinking about the story. I called and we was on the phone talking and chatting or whatever, and I was telling her I was running to, you know, I almost had you last night, huh? And she was like, boss, stop. I'm like, nah, I really almost had you last night. And she was like, no. I'm like, what you mean? No, girl, I had my hands in. She's like, boy, I'm a whole virgin. So I'm like, huh? So the endorphins I told y'all about, imagine how much they were releasing now. It was all over the place now. I'm like, wow, this girl really a virgin? I'm fucking, what, at this time I'm 27, she's 20, 7 years older than I'm like scared of that, but at the same point in time, shit, I ain't gonna lie, you know, either my woman gonna be way older than me or slightly younger than me. Due to the fact if you're way older than me, you're gonna be able to enlighten me or teach me something. And if you're slightly younger than me, your mind is not messed up as the people at my age right now. Because my age bracket is messed up mentally. I can't deal with a female my age, and that's on everything. You done been ran through too many times, somebody that messed you up mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally. It ain't my type. My mama tell you that. Either you're gonna be way older than me or slightly younger than me, and it is what it is. I know what's up with me. I'm stamped by Allah. But like I said, so her telling me that she was a virgin, my endorphins released more. And like I'm saying, it's only been like a week or two, probably not even that much, you know what I mean? I'm already feeling her. You know, my emotions don't take forever for me to fall in love with an individual. I was in love. And that's what I slept and thought about throughout the day. I dreamed about her throughout the night. And the vibe was mutual. Like I said, she was on me just as much as I was on her. And that's what love's about, you know what I'm saying? A person that wants you as bad as you want them, a person that thinks of you as much as you think of them, a person that texts you as much as you text them, as much as you call them as much as they call you. All praise be to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I enjoyed that vibe, I enjoyed that essence at the time. And I had just some of the romantic, poetic shit. I had booked 2 tickets to the Pelican game. My first time really stepping out like that because I really never had put that much thought or effort into a woman. With Brittany, it was just, okay, we together. We ain't got to do nothing. With Dream, I wanted to get out, explore, travel, see the world with you. It was different. It was a vibe. And, you know, of course, she was down. I remember that I had got the person that I had worked with to print out the tickets for the game. Of course, she was ready. She was down. I get off of work. It's Friday. It's the weekend. Yeah, I'm happy. Go back to town. It's my first time actually meeting the people. I was so bucked up that day I stopped in the full wall with my people. I would chill with them for a minute, had them take pictures. I still got the pictures to this day. I was live, button down polo with the black denims on and the yellow wheat Nike boots. You hear me? I was bust down. You know I had to put on. You hear me? So I make it back to town, waiting on her to come out, and I'm telling you, it was vibe out, brother. Like the way she came out the door, like that breeze just hit me. But the thing that happened after that would hit me more. Her family came out. Like they was, you know, walking out Cinderella or some shit, you know what I'm saying? That really told me that she really don't be fucking with nobody like that. She really never ran across nobody that, you know, she really was on, that was on her level, because Dreamy is real spiritual. I mean, everything about Dreamy is spirituality. Her smile is her glow, her smile is her essence, her heart is beautiful and it's magnificent. Magnificent. But you know, I meet the family, and the family at this time is meeting the phony Superman. I mean, what you see is what you get right now. I really am a different being on this universe at this moment, at this time. I'm really different from the people that you're used to. I'm really smarter than the people that you're used to. I'm really more intelligent than the people that you're used to. I'm a giant, but I'm a little giant at this time because I didn't have my dick in control. I had this in control, but this wasn't in control. I had the physicalities to be a grown man, a king, but if you don't have that, and that is continuously running you, it's ruining you. There's no ands, or buts about it. If that is running you, it's ruining you, and it was. And I didn't think it was that major of a problem because I wasn't having intercourse with multiple females at this time. Even though I was a bachelor, I wasn't really bagging everything that I ran across. Not because I didn't want to, it just sometimes it just didn't work out. I mean, sometimes we just couldn't link. You know, females not just the type that won't give it to you anyway. So I was being Superman trying to work my way in on everything. And when Dreamy came around, boop, that was over with. So like I said, I'm introducing them to Superman, a fraud Superman at this time, and they're just happy that, you know, she got a real one in their eyesight at this moment. So boom, you know, we dip off, ride in the city, hop on Claiborne, shoot over the turn on the Cleveland, run into the Superdome, and boom, we hop out, walk, holding hands, walking up. The Pelicans was playing San Antonio Spurs. We was down 10 in the second quarter. I remember everything. Praise be to Allah. We came back and we won that game in dramatic fashion. Every time we walked around the dome, like for halftime, around the arena for halftime and things, people would just stop and stare at her. And I was looking like, Lord, I know I got something nice. You know, she got this petite body that you gotta look. You just gotta look. And she had an all-into-one suit on this day. So I wasn't mad that people had to look. But when you look, I look too. And I'm like, wow, that's me. You know what I mean? So me and Dreamy, we get out the arena. We all go to the most Project Waffle House in the city, right there off of Canal Street. We go on down. It's the same thing. Everybody eyeing us down. And this night we had laid up that made plans to go sleep with my dad house. You know, my little nasty ass. I'm trying to get a one-on-one here. I'm trying to see what's out with it. So we make it by my dad after we eat at the Waffle House, chill, and you know, we playing music and things of that nature. And I'm gonna just say it like this: I can't expose that because I don't want to put my baby mama on display. We had some type of intercourse, but it wasn't physical intercourse, and I did well. I just say that much. But Still ain't bite. She still wouldn't let me get the apple. But I did perform some type of intercourse or intimacy with her, and you know what I'm talking about. But like I said, I won't put my baby mama on display like that. I would never do that. And at this time, you know, she went straight to sleep afterwards. So I'm just up thinking like, oh, you know, I got blue balls like a mud. I won't get her to like, you know, let me just break this terror right quick, but she not having that. But at the same time, it gave me peace. I'm like, you could control that. I like that. You know what I mean? But in the back of my mind, I'm like, I can't control mine like you can control yours. So I'm seeing the yins and yangs. And I'm just thinking, maybe, can I be a one lady man? Or am I gonna let up there and fuck this relationship up? Within the last relationship I came out of, I didn't cheat. In this relationship here, I'm thinking I'm being cognizant to all of the ins and ends about it. Like, you're gonna be new to this, so I don't know if you're gonna be able to keep up with me on this level. So these were the things that was going on in my head. All sad to say, it was mostly sexual. But all praise be to Allah. I'm gonna tell you the truth about me in my detailed life. I'm an open book, and I don't want to take my sins to hell or heaven. Yeah, so I want to leave them here. So the next day, which was a beautiful one, you know, we chilled, relaxed, and things of that nature. Me and her started planning on moving in together. I can't tell you how long we've been talking at this time, but it was probably a month or two, and we was like fast paced with it, as always. With me, I'm impulsive, and I'm impatient also. And of course, she was in agreement to it because the lifestyle she was living at the time, or the livelihood that she had at the time, it was suitable, but it just wasn't suitable to her likeness. And once she agreed to that, and eventually the weekend started turning into 3 days, and the 3 days started turning into 4 days, and the 5 days started turning into a whole week, she eventually moved in. And that's when Superman started to slowly but surely lose his cape. Don't forget, Brittany is still in the picture. I didn't speak about Brittany throughout this one, but in the next one I will talk about how she's in the picture. I just was speaking about me and Dreamy, Baybmoma Story Street, for one of them. But I'm gonna go into details about the details of how my cape slowly but surely started to come off, and how Brittany slowly but surely started to fuck up our chemistry, our vibe, and everything else. And unfortunately, that mountain peak that we had hit, it was quick. It was a roller coaster, and that roller coaster just hit that hill. I'm gonna have that for the next story. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Make sure y'all tune in, turn on your notifications so you can see when I post. Interact with it also, comment, like. I would love to one day have this further than just locally. Right now it's just me being my biggest fan, which I don't mind. And when I look at the camera, I'm looking at 1 million individuals, probably 1 billion. That's what I see. I see myself, you know, pursuing what I want to do, my career, my dreams, my stories, my poetry, and being something just like all my friends and anybody else who's trying to do something in the industry too. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.